just kick them off. I don't want negativity. I don't care what they say. If they say, you did not give me a good reading, I don't care. Just please kick them off here. I don't care. I'm just done playing games, you guys. I'm through. I'm going to be stern now. So, Stephanie, it's so nice to meet you. How is your day going so far?
Not bad so far.
All right, so tell me, how can I help you today, my friend?
I'm just looking for, I know you obviously talk to the spirits, so I'm just wondering if there's anybody out there that wants to connect with me.
Sure. Okay, let me ask you some questions and see.
Sure.
Let's see. So, is your mom here or is she passed?
No, she's here.
Okay, and what about your dad? Is he here?
He's still here, yes.
Okay. I feel you have like a grandmother. One or both grandmothers passed away.
Yes.
And grandfather heard like one or both grandfathers passed away.
Yes.
Okay. Now I feel like this might be for a grandfather or maybe a great grandfather. Do you have any military connection? I heard military for you.
Not military. Now I have a friend.
So you have it, but you have the connection of somebody in the military. It doesn't have to be your family. It could be like a best friend or something, you know?
Yep.
Okay.
So his wife, so he passed on, but his wife was military.
So this was a good friend of yours, yes?
Very good friend of mine, yes.
Let me see something. Do you know if he had like a heart attack or something wrong with his heart possibly before he passed away?
No.
Is that for somebody else, maybe one of your grandparents?
That would have been my uncle.
Oh, your uncle. Oh, okay. Sorry about your uncle, sweetheart.
Okay.
Let's see. Do you have any M names around you, like a Mark or like something with an M name?
I did have a Mark.
Who is that?
That was my ex-boyfriend.
Is he passed or you just don't have him anymore?
No, I just don't have him anymore.
Okay, but you relate to the Mark. Okay. Shit. Okay, let me see. Now, what was your friend's name? The one that you lost?
Keith.
I almost said a K name. I literally almost said a K name. But I didn't, but I almost did. I almost thought like Kevin or something like that, but I just didn't say anything yet. But that's what I was thinking a few minutes ago was a K name. I just didn't say anything about it. So Keith, let me see what Keith is saying. You knew him for a while, did you not?
A long time, yes.
Like since you guys were young.
Yeah.
Like 30 years? Over 30 years?
Yeah.
Close to it? 25, 30 years?
Yep.
Hope this isn't what I hope this is not for him. Would it make sense because I heard there's one word that I just heard, like I said, because you have more people around you, I don't know if this is for him or not. I try to just talk to one person at one time, but it doesn't always work. Hey, you guys. No, I wasn't. Somebody asked if I was on The Sopranos. No, I wasn't. I didn't. My husband liked that show. I never watched this. Did you ever watch The Sopranos?
No, I didn't.
I never did either. That wasn't my thing. Hi, you guys. Okay, I have to ask you something. Would it make sense that Keith might have done something maybe by accident, I doubt on purpose, that might have shortened his life?
Yes, he did.
Because what I heard was the S word, so that was my cue that he might have done something.
You're right.
It was an accident. You know that, right?
No, see, I didn't know it was an accident.
He says accident. He says didn't mean to do it. Also, I feel like he was going through some kind of, I want to say maybe existential crisis at the time.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know exactly what yet, but I feel he said he keeps telling me it was an accident. It was an accident. So I don't think he meant to do it.
Okay.
Can I ask you something? Was there something that he used to facilitate this passing?
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Something you hold in your hand?
Yep.
You know what I mean? I can't say it on here, but you know pretty much like this right here.
I know. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep.
Oh, wait. Is that generic that I knew exactly how he died? No, it's not.
No, that's not generic at all.
I would have no way of knowing this shit. People say how is it generic when I see a 3-year-old baby that her life was cut short by the mother's boyfriend? Like, how is that specific? How is that generic? That doesn't make sense to me.
It's not generic. Generic. Exactly what you're saying is exactly what happened.
Do you know that he had like some kind of either severe depression or maybe was getting on some kind of mental illness, possibly?
Yep.
Because he's just making me feel. He said I wasn't right in my head. He
Yep.
says, "Listen, I know I did this, but I really didn't want to do it." So that's why I feel like it was like an accident. I don't think he wanted to do it, but at the same time, and maybe he thought he had no choice. I feel there's such conflict with your friend Keith.
Yep.
Like such conflict. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I totally,
Do you know,
I totally get that.
do you know if he might have left a note?
I'm not sure if he left a note or not.
Well, he's talking about a note, but I don't necessarily know if he might have left a note, if that makes sense.
He might have, yep.
Why do people think I look like Edie Falco? That is so strange. I've seen her before. Do I really look like Edie Falco? Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but really, that's interesting. I've seen, that show Nurse Jackie?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess people just think maybe because my hair is up or something. I don't know. So weird.
Yep.
He said, "It is so good to see you. How are you doing?" He says, "I've missed you. How are you doing?" Are you there for his wife sometimes? Do you still keep in contact with his wife?
You know what? I didn't for a long time, and I added her on Facebook.
He wants to thank you. He says, "I know my wife has gone through a lot." I'm sorry. As
She has.
in the middle of talking, they start telling me other things. I'm like, they don't even let me get finished. Like, what are you? They're telling me so. Y'all, I hear so many freaking things. Like, I try to remember what they tell me because I'm in the middle of saying something, and all of a sudden something pops into my head. But I have to ask you. The reason I say this is because is there a 3 reference with your friend? Like 3 years, 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 days, or it could be like the time of passing, or like the month of March, or some kind of 3 reference with him.
Yeah, it would be. I'm pretty sure it was March when he.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it kind of towards the middle of March, possibly, maybe?
Yes.
Because I heard like the 12th or the 13th.
Oh, you know what? It could be because his birthday is February 3rd.
Ah, see, yes, I know the 3 was with him for a million percent, yes.
Yeah.
Let's see what else he's telling me. He said it's so good to talk to you. He says I've missed you, and I'm sorry that he feels like he let everybody down. Now I heard kids. Did he have children?
Yes, he did.
Did he have 3 children?
He had 2.
He had 2. Do you know if they could have lost a child at all?
I'm not sure. Possibly.
Because I heard lost child, so I wonder if he.
Oh my god! Oh my god! That's wow. His son actually did the same thing.
Okay. So that's the son. I just got goosebumps. I hope you did too.
Oh yeah, I totally did.
Because when there's only 2 left and I hear 3, I'm like, no, there's a missing child. There was either miscarriage or a child that unalived themselves, something like that. Was he a teenager when he did that? Do you know?
No, he would have been. The son, you mean?
Yeah.
He was just in his early 20s.
Okay, like 22.
Around that, probably.
22,
yeah.
23. Okay. Well, then that's when you said no about the teenager, then I was focused over to like the 20s, like the early to mid 20s.
Yep.
Was it the same way?
Yep.
Are you kidding me? Because I just heard the pew pew word again. The same way, really?
Yep.
Wow, that's too bad. That took a toll on him, your friend.
Yep. It definitely
Now,
was.
he passed before his dad, correct?
He passed after his dad.
After his dad, so it took a toll on the son.
Yeah.
Was this just like a year and a half ago that he did this?
It would be probably 2 years.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a year and a.
Yeah. I feel it's like a year and a half to 2 years ago that he did this. That's what I'm feeling.
Yeah. It wouldn't be. It wasn't that long ago.
So, is there still like a living daughter and son?
There's a daughter, and
living daughter.
So there's a daughter, and there's a son that wasn't his,
Okay.
but she had another son in another relationship.
But that's okay. There's still, it doesn't have to be his. It's just belong to the mother.
There's a daughter and a son. Yes,
she's having a very hard time.
Yeah.
Like I can't imagine losing my husband that way, and then the son within the next year. That's got to be devastating for her. Heartbreaking.
Yeah. Very much. That's why I reached out and added her on Facebook.
He says thank you for that, and the son says thank you for helping my mom. Now, this was his father, the son's father, correct? Keith was.
Keith was his father, yes.
Is there any Chris or Christopher or any kind of Chris names? I just heard Chris.
Chris.
If not, it's okay. Or did he also have
Yeah.
a C or K name? Like a hard C name?
Oh my God, Cole.
Yeah.
His name was Cole.
Yeah. That's what I just got goosebumps, my friend.
So
Wait,
did I.
am I just guessing? Hell fucking no.
You're not guessing. That's,
Because
yeah.
I am not generic. This is so crazy.
His son was Cole.
Cole, yeah, because I was hearing like a Chris or a C, like a hard C, not a soft C, like a Cole or
Yeah.
Christopher
Cole.
or Kyle or something like that, you know?
Cole.
Yeah. Were one or both of them cremated by chance?
I think, yeah. I'm not sure about Cole, but I'm pretty, yeah. Keith.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he was cremated.
Okay. I just heard Cole say I was too, so I'm assuming that he was cremated as well.
Probably more than likely, yes.
So the daughter and the mom are going through a lot right now. I can't imagine.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow.
Do you think the way that Cole is making me feel, do you think that losing his dad just pushed him over the edge?
I'm thinking so.
Because
that
you
would
know
be
him
my
better.
guess.
You know him better than me, but I feel like this might have pushed him over the edge, and he couldn't stand being here. I feel it turned him into severe depression. This poor kid.
Yep.
Like, I even think he had anxiety, panic attacks. I feel
Yep.
like he just was not in a very good place when he lost his dad.
No, and then before he committed the S word, he was actually in the hospital for severe depression and anxiety.
Yeah. I think he had also had PTSD as well.
Probably, yeah.
That's too bad.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, if you talk to my mom, will you please tell her that I'm sorry? Would you share this reading with her? Would that be possible? Because it'll be in my YT, and then you can maybe share it with her. I think she'd want to hear some of this stuff.
Yep.
Because I think it would do her some good. And, you know, Cole's like, please tell my mom I'm so sorry. I hope she understands that I didn't do this on purpose. I think he wasn't thinking when he did it. Honestly, he just wasn't thinking. You know that.
Yep.
Poor Cole. I feel so sad for him. He was around 22, wasn't he? I feel like he's around 22.
Yeah, he wasn't very old.
Poor guy. I'm so sorry. Him and his dad were so close. It doesn't surprise me, honestly.
They were very close when when he was growing up.
It's devastating. Let me see what else I'm hearing.
And it's funny because like I feel Keith around me all the time.
Yeah, he is around you. They are around you. They give us these signs, you know. They give us these signs.
Yeah, I'm and it's been many years since he's passed.
Yeah.
But I still feel like I honestly still feel him around me.
Has it been like close to 10 years since he passed away?
It would have been
like 8 or 10 years.
It would have been longer than that.
Over that day.
Because
about
my
15.
Son, so it'd be over 20 years.
Over 20 years. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So he would have been over 20 years, and his son would have been probably like I would say 2 years ago.
Oh wow! So he just did it. So his son was really young when he died.
Yeah.
Okay. To be honest with you, I just feel the loss of his dad growing up. I don't know if he necessarily remembered his father.
He was young when his dad
like
took his life,
two or three years old.
He was definitely very close to his dad.
Yeah, he could just feel the tremendous loss of his through his lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Hold on. Okay, very good. Let's see. You know, he greeted Cole on the other side when he passed away.
Yeah, I figured that.
Um, and he wanted to be there for his son. He said, I couldn't be there with him all of his life, most of his life. I wanted to be there and I wanted him to see me when he first crossed over. So they are together right now. That's why he wants the mom to know that they are together.
Good.
That's rough, man. That's rough.
It was very rough. Yep.
Did she
Very rough.
did she ever get remarried?
Yep.
Is she still married to the same person?
Yes.
Okay. Because he's talking about his stepfather. He said, you
Yep.
know, my stepfather tried to fill in, but it wasn't the same as having a real dad. I mean, he father thought of it as a father figure, but there was always that missing piece without his dad, you know?
Yep. Exactly.
Like I keep hearing 15. Has it been about 15 years since she got remarried? I don't know what this 15 reference is. Like I heard 15,
Yeah, probably.
about
Like,
14 or 15 years ago she got remarried.
yeah, because they were together for a while, and then they're both military, so
Okay.
I would say, yeah, it was probably around that, yeah, 15 to 20 years, probably.
Okay. He says I can't believe I've been gone for over 20 years. He said it seems like I just passed away. He says I don't know where the time has gone. He says time moves slower over here, so it doesn't seem as long since he's passed away. I think time moves fast where we are, and it's slow over there.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. I that's what I've heard more than once from the other side. So
And what's crazy for me is that I honestly thought, because there's always been signs and
yes,
things, and I always
always.
thought, when is he going to cross over? When is there not going to be? And there still is. Like, so that's why I'm.
Listen, he has crossed over. He has crossed over. Most of them just they've already not everybody. I don't think a lot of people ascend according to what ascending is, but he has crossed over. Once he crossed over, what do you call it, like the Rainbow Bridge or whatever, but
Yeah.
they can still interact with us, so he has crossed over.
Okay.
They're always, listen, I've talked to people from 50 years ago, but they've crossed over. It's just they can still interact with us, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Very very much makes sense.
Hey Jeremy, how are you? Let's see. But you know, he is at peace. He says I am at peace. I am okay, but he says, you know, he knows there could have been a better option for him than actually doing this. He says I know there was better options for me, but at the
Yep.
time I just couldn't see it, you know.
Yep. 100%.
You guys, after this reading, I'm going to take a short break. I have to go to my daughter's. I just want to let you know. So I won't be gone long, probably like an hour and a half. I mean, not over there, but I'll take like an hour and a half break and then I'll come back on, just so you guys know. Let's see what else I'm hearing for you, sweetheart. Um, was he cremated? Do you know?
I'm pretty sure he was. Yes.
I'm not sure if I mentioned that already. I probably did. I just don't remember.
Yeah, he did.
I
But
don't.
yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
remember. That must be then. That he must be cremated because I heard it again. I don't normally hear stuff 2 or 3 times unless it's actually the truth.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Definitely.
let me see what else I'm hearing. Let's see what he's telling me. He's like, please tell my wife how sorry I am. I wish I know how much she struggled back then when I crossed over, when I passed away. I wish I could have made it. It could have been an easier transition for her, but I just feel she was just so sorrowful and so sad back then in the day. I feel she finally moved on because she did get remarried, but I feel like she still misses him in some way because they loved each other. That love never, that
Absolutely.
love had never died. It just transformed and it changed, just like the love for my husband will never die. It's just transformed in a way.
Exactly.
Thanks, you guys. I'm doing fine. Thank you. Let me see what else I'm hearing for you, sweetheart. One second. Sorry. Let's see. Let me ask you something about Cole. Was he in the hospital not long before he passed away? Before he did what he did? Was it only like a few days before that or something?
Yep.
Okay, because so he got out and then he had done this. Okay, I see that. Yeah. Wait, was that his mother's? Did he use his mother's? You know what?
I'm not sure. I don't know 100%.
Because what I heard was my mother's pew is what I heard.
Okay. It very well could have been.
If you don't know, I don't know. That's what I was feeling. If that makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah. Crap, man. I know my mom has been just. She's just been so freaking sad. He says, my poor mom.
Yeah. She has been very, very, very sad.
He says, I wish I would have chose a different route. He doesn't, to be honest with you, he doesn't even know why he did it. I think his mind was playing tricks on him. I just feel his mind was just not in the right place. He was severely depressed, and I believe he had PTSD for some reason. I don't know why, but I feel like it's possible he had that as well.
Yeah, that makes sense. He was in the military as well.
Okay.
So I'm wondering if that had anything to do with the PTSD.
I mean, it's possible because people can get PTSD that are not in the military, but it might be possible. Is it possible that he was over in Iraq or Iran?
I'm not sure. Like I don't know.
Because what I heard was Iraq for some reason. I wonder if that's where I wonder if he was over there and he made it home.
I could ask his mom for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I just wonder because I feel like, I don't know, I keep hearing about Iraq and like I think he was still here in 2020. I think didn't they withdraw in like 2020, I believe, or like 2021? I think
so. Yeah.
I think they would do in like 2020, right around there, give or take.
Yeah.
And it makes, because he was still here when that happened, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he was.
But I don't know why. I feel he could have been there. I'm not sure, but that's.
It could have been Iraq or Afghanistan.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. That's what he was trying in the Middle East somewhere. That's what he's trying to tell me.
Yeah, because they would have been in Afghan. See, because we're from Canada, so.
Oh.
Yeah, it very well could have been.
Afghanistan then.
Afghanistan, yeah.
Okay. Same. I think he's trying to tell me the same concept. Yep. He says, I wish I could help my mom's sadness. I think she's trying to be okay. I feel she's in a better place when she was a couple of years ago, but I just feel this overwhelming like heaviness around her.
Definitely.
I know she never expected her son to do it the same exact way as her husband.
No.
She never even had a clue this was going to happen. I don't feel she did. It's too bad.
No, she wouldn't have. And what's the strangest thing is before it happened, so it was right before Father's Day.
Yeah.
And because I had such a strong connection with Keith, whenever took his life. My son and daughter were actually driving home, and a bird hit their window and died. And you know when you just like, so for a couple of days before, I was having a lot of anxiety and a lot of
Wow. Yeah, I think you were tuned.
feeling
Yeah.
like something was off.
Yeah.
And when they told me the bird, and then I found out that he had
That makes sense.
committed. Yeah, then I'm like, okay, this all makes sense now.
Yeah. That's too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Did you kind of feel the same way around the time that Keith passed away too? If you can remember?
Sorry?
Did you kind of feel the same way around when Keith passed away as well?
Yes.
So you kind of just so yeah. I feel that goes along with you probably have an intuition, if that makes sense.
Yep, definitely.
You just sometimes you just know things, you know?
I do.
Wow.
Has anybody else come through?
I'm listening. Let me see. I feel like one of your grandfathers is here.
Okay.
Has your mom's dad passed away?
Yep.
And what about your mom's mom?
Yep.
Well, did either one of them have cancer? Was there a cancer reference with either one of them?
No.
Any
That
the other side of the
um,
family?
I'm trying to think. If no, there was no cancer for those ones. No, I had a friend who passed of cancer.
Oh, you had a friend. Okay. What about
Yeah.
Alzheimer's or dementia? Do you relate to the Alzheimer's or dementia for somebody?
Yeah. So my grandfather, it eventually did, like, he had a stroke, and then
Wow.
yeah.
Is that your mom's dad?
So my mom's dad had ALS. He had the
ALS.
Barrett's
Wow.
disease.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Um. Let's see what else I'm hearing from you, sweetheart. Let's see. I feel like your grandmother and grandfather. I feel like they're very active around you. Well, they're around you. I don't know how they're very active, but I know that they're here. Do you know if one of them might have had a problem with their heart, like a heart attack?
A heart attack, that would have been my uncle.
That's right, your uncle. Okay.
Oh, the cancer though. So my uncle had cancer. And then he died of a heart attack.
Okay, I think I'm connected to your uncle then and not your grandparents, but that's okay. I know that they're here, but I feel like I'm also connected to your uncle.
Yes.
Is this on your dad's side?
Yes. So it was my dad's sister's husband.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Wow. He had it from both Gambits then.
Yep.
That's too bad. It's usually funny because when I try to figure out what side it's from, I'll usually hear like mom or dad. So that's why I figured it's from your dad's side.
Definitely my dad's side.
Excuse me. Let me see. Was he cremated? Do you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
But they were married for quite a while, were they not? I feel like they were married for quite a while with your aunt and uncle.
Yep.
Like, you know, if it was like close to 30 some years? 30
It was
some?
like 40 to 50.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because usually when I hear like 30, so that just means like, I feel like it's like 30 to 40, maybe 45, something like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know if he could have been in his like late 60s or maybe early 70s when he passed away?
Early 60s.
63? Like 63-ish?
Yes.
I heard 63.
Yeah, he was about to retire,
Wow.
and he didn't make it to his retirement.
I have to ask you something. I keep hearing this word, and I don't know why. Does somebody in your family weld? Are they a welder?
Yes.
Who's the welder? I keep hearing about somebody being a welder. Who is that?
So, oh my God, the welder. So my dad. So my ex-husband is a welder, and he owns a welding shop.
Oh my God. I thought, no, this can't be right. I'm like, who is this? And I kept hearing about the welding for you. I'm like, who is the welder? Isn't that crazy?
So my ex-husband was he owns a welding shop. My son's a welder.
I thought for sure you were going to tell me no about the welding. I'm like, why the hell am I still hearing about welding?
It's a whole family. So
Wait.
I wonder if that's.
I wonder if I just guessed that.
My mother-in-law. I wonder if she's coming through because
maybe
he died of cancer.
Maybe she could. Yes. Maybe I just guessed the welding.
No, that's the whole family. That's like
I
the
know.
grandpa.
I know.
Jacob's grandpa. Jacob's
I
a welder.
know.
His brother's a welder.
I know. I'm just kidding. I know. There's no way. There's no way of knowing.
A welding shop.
No way of knowing anything about this. No way of knowing. I would have had absolutely no clue. Because
that's crazy.
I heard it a while ago, then I just heard it again. I'm like, okay, I'll say something. I'm like, what is this welding? That's why I had to ask you, because they said they were adamant, talk about the welding. I said, okay, I'll talk about the welding. Calm down.
Yeah, that would be my mother-in-law.
Wow, that's crazy. So she's passed. So this is your ex-husband's mother, correct?
Yep.
And then your grandson's grandmother, right? Your son's grandmother. Your son's grandmother.
Yeah.
So she had cancer. Let me see. No, you guys were friendly, weren't you?
Very, very close.
Very close. She said, my son, he he said, I don't know what he did to lose you, but that makes me upset. He's like, I don't know what he did to lose you. I swear, that's what she says.
That would be
She's like, I don't know what he did. I don't know what my son did to lose you, but he don't know what he lost, she says.
That's true. Oh my God, that's totally her.
She said my son's an idiot. Up. She said my son's an idiot. That's what she said.
Oh my God, yeah, that's so true.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Let's see.
Wow, that's crazy.
She said, I want you to know something. She says, I'm okay. She says, I really enjoyed all the years of friendship that we had. And it's my son's loss, not yours, about him not being with you. Did he cheat on you? Can I ask you this?
No. Okay, he didn't cheat on me.
Okay, I want to make sure. Okay.
Yeah. No, that's okay.
Well, that's good, though. That means one thing he didn't do.
No.
He's not a gambler, was he?
Well, so, oh my God.
Really?
So.
Literally, I heard gambling. What the hell, dude? That's just crazy.
So she was a gambler.
Oh my God.
She was a gambler, and her husband was like, the two of them would go to the casinos.
Oh my God. So that's for her. Oh, that is too funny. She's admitting it. She says, yeah, I had a problem. I think I had a problem. Oh my God. That is too funny. So she was the gambler. That is so fucking hilarious.
He is the gambler. Yeah. Wow. Honest to God.
I have the Kenny Rogers song in my head about the gambler. You know the gambling song?
Yeah. That's her. Like, honest to God. That her and her husband would go to the casinos, and like they'd literally gamble for like 12, 14 hours, and they'd sleep in their vehicle.
Must be nice to have that kind of money. I'm just being honest with you.
I'm sorry, but my son is here with me because he's listening, and he's laughing because he knows. He's like, oh my God.
It's like, okay. Hey, son, how's it going?
That's totally mama. Because that's what we called her. Like,
she said, sweetheart, how are you? I miss you. She said, I wish I could just give you a great big hug and a kiss right now and just kiss you all over your face. That's how it feels. That's what come here, give me a kiss. That's what she's telling me. Tell your son, mind you, she said, come here, give me a hug and a kiss. That's how she's making me feel. She just, especially when he's little, she would pinch his pinch his cheeks. That's what she's telling me.
Totally her. Oh my God.
That's so funny. Isn't that funny though? She admits about the gambling. Like I just heard that out of nowhere. Like Yeah.
No, she was she loved her gambling.
I
Honest to
really thought
God.
it was your husband, but it was for her. I really didn't know it was
Oh,
for
it was for
her.
her. Yeah, she was
That
a
is
gambler.
funny. I love that. But that's just a good. I would not. No way. I would have no way of knowing that.
No, you
Did your
wouldn't.
son just tell her that he loved her? Did her son just in his mind tell her that he loved her?
Did you? Oh my God! He said he did.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah. That's what she said. She said he just told me that he loved me.
That. Oh, did you really? Oh my God!
He said it
Wow.
in his mind. He says, "I love you, Grandma," right, or something like that. Whatever he called her.
Mama, yeah.
Yeah, Mama. Yeah. I
Mama Coffee.
listen. I can't read minds, but she told me that's what he told her. So.
That's crazy.
And it's funny when I hear this stuff because I would have no way of knowing it because your son's not really speaking.
You wouldn't.
Maybe it just guessed he said it. No, I don't know.
Like
So
seriously.
it's so
oh
generic. It's just so generic of me.
Like wow, that's crazy. As soon as you said the welding, and then I'm like, that's her.
Yeah.
Because the cancer, when you said the cancer, yep,
Yeah.
she died of cancer. The welding, the gambling, like wow.
Yeah, like I said, I would have no way of knowing that shit. You know what I mean?
You totally not.
I've never
Jacob
talked
is
to you
just
before in my
sitting there and
life. What's his
He's
name?
just shaking his
What's
head.
his name?
'cause
Wait,
he's like,
what's his name?
Jacob.
Oh, I thought you said Keegan. That's my grandson. I didn't know what you said. I thought you said Keegan for a minute. Sorry, my grandson's Keegan.
No, his name is Jacob, and he
Jacob.
was
Interesting.
Mama's favorite.
Yeah, I know. I can tell.
Mhm.
He really was. That's why she said, "Just I want to hug and kiss him all over, and just I miss him. I wish I could give you. I wish I could just hug all my grandkids because she loved being a grandmother,
She did.
and she was good at it.
He was.
Did she spoil them? She's making me feel like she spoiled them sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Would she
Oh,
when
yes.
she won? Would she bring some stuff back from? Would she get them some stuff out of like her winnings and stuff like that? Just because she's like, if she won, she would get them like treats and stuff or toys and stuff when they were younger.
Technically, yeah. Yeah.
That's how she's making me feel.
Wow.
Oh wait, I guess I can read minds. No, I can't read minds. She's the one that told me that he said that in his mind to her. You know, it's so funny because when I do these, I just like these validations that I would have no way of knowing anything about it, honestly.
No, you honestly, when you said welding, I was like, holy shit.
I heard it
Like
I heard that about 15 minutes ago, but I thought, no, surely that can't be for you. And I put it away. But when I heard welding again, I knew I had to say something because I heard it like 3 times. I'm like, okay, I'll get the hint. I'll say something about the welding.
Oh my God. Like I said, so Jacob's dad owns a welding shop.
I love
His
that.
papa, who is still alive, like has been a welder for as long as I can remember.
That's crazy.
And now it's all being passed down. So like
I love
welding,
that.
when you said that, and then the gambling, I'm like, holy shit! Like that's her.
Yeah,
Totally.
a million % for sure. Listen, she misses you guys, but she really loves Jacob. She misses him a lot. She says, give him a hug and kiss for me because I would if I was still here.
Yeah.
And I just want you guys to know, but she's at peace. She says, I have peace now. When she passed away, she had peace. So she's not hurting. She's in her 30s now. So she's doing well. And everybody else I talked to, and Keith is okay, and Cole is okay. Listen, this is why nothing is generic with what I do with my readings, because I would have no way of knowing these specific details for you guys at all. I don't care. I'm going to stick up for what I do because that is not I don't do anything generic. I just don't. I want these specific details that I need to tell you guys, you know?
That's yeah, no, like you hit it. Like honestly, I don't even know what to say. Like, yeah, Jacob's.
Whoa! I made him into a believer. Whoa! What is? And that's from a young boy. Oh my gosh! I love that, Jacob. I love that. That's amazing.
Yeah,
that's
and
amazing.
He's 23, and he knows. Like, wow.
That's crazy.
And he has that same thing as I do. Like we both kind of have that. Where we see the signs, we know the signs, and like the dimes that she left for him in his car.
Yes.
Was unbelievable.
And they would be in a spot where the coins would not be. Did she leave one on the console? Did she leave one on the console one time?
In his car?
Yeah, on the console in the car.
Probably, yeah. He said he finds them like all over the place in the weirdest spots
And
where
that's
they shouldn't.
and
You know what
that's
I mean? Like,
she's trying to shower him with love. She's trying to shower him with money, give him love. Yeah, that's all it means. That's exactly what it means.
oh my God. Wow. That is amazing.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, no, he's a believer like I am.
That's
We both
amazing. I
believe.
love that. Now, don't forget, Stephanie, this reading will be on my YT. So this will be on my YT so you guys can have it and share with everybody
Okay.
else. Yeah. So Kelly, she said something. What did she say? She said, I don't think I've ever seen someone pay so little and get so much. Oh, that is so sweet. Talk about paying. Oh, I love that. Yeah, listen, I want to be known as I want people to come to me. Believe me, word of mouth is spreading because I've already done somebody that had 2 friends that's come to get a reading from me. So, I mean, word of mouth spreads, and you guys, I'm sure, will share me out and like everybody else.
Absolutely.
Wait,
No,
Jacob, are you sharing with your friends?
Yeah, Jacob, are you going to share with your friends?
Did he say
Oh, he will.
Who said absolutely? Who said absolutely? Was
He
that-
did.
Oh, I love it. Good. You're a good boy, Jacob. You're a good boy. Your granny loves you and misses you a lot. She says he was always so good. He's a kind man. Now she says I can't believe he's a man. I don't consider him a man. She's still my baby. She said he's still my baby. He's not a grown man to me.
It's true.
That's what she said.
Oh
Well,
my
listen,
God.
girls and boys, Stephanie, thank you. So I'm going to stop this reading. So it'll be my YT. It'll be the first one you come to because I'm not posting anymore right now. So the first one you come to with this shirt on, okay? Thanks, you guys, for watching. I appreciate you guys. And I'll post that.